Hey everybody, Sean here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today doing a title update 4 for Nexoria, and we are going for all of the new achievements. So the best way to get them done is going to be to start up a new game on Abyss. Abyss is going to be an endless mode that has randomly generated levels, so make sure you start that up. You can pick whoever for your party. Personally, I'm going to go with my main set in the form of Warrior, Wizard, Fire Sorceress, and Explosion Girl. Make sure you go to Start Adventure, and that should randomly throw you into a dungeon. So what you want to do is you want to make sure you try to find your first enemy and then start up the fight. Thankfully, the first achievement that we are going for is going to be cumulative and will carry over from playthrough to playthrough. If you've been keeping up with the game up to this point, you should unlock it during your first fight, which is going to be the achievement for killing 300 enemies. You should have more than enough now if you've been playing the game to get up to this point. So that one's going to be Extra Barbarian for 200 gamer score. Make sure you finish up the fight and then get your XP and your loot. Which one you want to open up your inventory. You should have gotten some food from that fight. And then what you want to do is want to make sure you feed one of your hungry characters. And that should unlock another cumulative achievement that carries over from playthrough to playthrough in the form of the Eat 50 Meals achievement. So again, you should have most of the progress done on this one from your previous playthroughs. The achievement is going to be the Extra Eater achievement for another 200 gamer score. Now, if you don't get these two achievements during the beginning of this playthrough, you should get it shortly thereafter, as these are going to be pretty basic game mechanics, and we are going to go pretty far in this particular playthrough, so you should get both by the time you get the rest of the achievements anyways. So, in regards to the other achievements, you're going to have three main goals during this playthrough. The first is to save up 750 coins. You're going to get coins from defeating the enemies as well as from chests or just random spots in the dungeon. The other objective you want to do is you want to try to get up to level 6. So you're going to have to clear 6 floors of the dungeons, and then you are going to also want to finally get your topmost character to level 20, which is going to involve you doing a bunch of fights. So you should be pretty familiar with the game by now at this point, since you have probably played it a bunch to not only unlock this mode, but get the rest of the achievements in the base game and the previous updates. So just make sure you go to each of the floors, make sure you try to clear out as many tiles as you can before you find the boss. If you find the boss early, make sure you leave him alone and just go back and clear the rest of the tiles. That way you make the most out of every floor and get as much XP and money as you can. Once the floor is clear, just head straight for the boss, make sure you defeat them, and you should advance to the next floor. The game is also going to save in between floors, so if you do happen to die or the game happens to crash, you are able to load up from whatever floor you are on at the beginning. So it's not going to be too bad, and this mode is going to be infinitely generated, so you can pretty much keep going until you die. So just make sure you just clear up shop and then just work on the 2 grindy achievements. Make sure you save up your coins and make sure you just keep grinding out your XP. A few notes to keep in mind: you want to make sure you try to look for these random spots where you are going to be given a choice of XP or coins. You can pick whatever you want. Personally, I'm going to recommend XP, as that is going to be harder to find, but again, this game is going to be randomly generated, so if you are having a harder time on coins, you can go for those as well. Also, if you ever approach a shop, make sure you avoid buying anything, as that is going to eat up your coins. Only buy things in emergencies, like if you need to revive one of your characters, and eventually you should be good for all of the achievements. Now, once you hit your 750 coins, do keep in mind the achievements aren't going to unlock until you approach the next subsequent floor. So once you do manage to save up the 750 gold coins, what you want to do is want to make sure you hold on to them until you defeat the boss of the floor that you are currently on. Then make sure you advance to the next floor, and you should be able to unlock the achievement straight away. Personally, for me, I got it right after the level 4 boss, and then at the start of level 5. There it is, extra money bags for 200 gamer score. Then we're just going to keep trucking forward until we beat the level 6 boss and then advance to the 7th level. And then once you have this boss defeated and have gone to level 7, you should be good for the 6 levels cleared, which should get you the next achievement. So it should pop right at the start of level 7. There it is. This one is going to be called the Extra Abyss achievement for another 200 gamer score. And then if you haven't gotten it already, you are going to want to get your topmost character to level 20. This might take a short time or a very long time, depending on, again, the random generation. However, just keep defeating enemies and keep getting that XP, And then eventually, once your topmost character hits level 20, you should be good for the last achievement. Personally, for me, it took all the way up to the 10th level. So be a little patient with this one. But there it is, 20 level for the last 200 gamer score. That's going to be all 5 achievements, another 1000 gamer score in the bag. And that's all there is to it.